Hey guys, I wanted to do kind of an update for you, show you how some of my projects have been coming that I've been kind of working on, both the skeletons, the fireplace, the foam boards, and all that. So I figured I'd do a little vlog here and kind of go over what I've been working on, so you guys can see where I've been at. So right now I'm downstairs. My projects are kind of scattered all over the place right now at the moment. Let me get the other light turned on over here. I guess our first stop is going to be the skeleton heads I've been working on. Been in the process of clear coating them. And what I've been doing, in fact these here I'm still working on. This is what they look like after they've dried. They kind of go to a white color. And what I ended up doing, instead of just putting a clear coat on it, I went and took, decided I wanted them a little bit darker. I'm going to kind of give these a whitewashing, and I was hoping maybe some of that brown that's on these might stick out, through the whitewashing, which is the effect I wanted. I got, what I ended up doing is I went down and got some clear polyurethane, and I mixed it with some leftover varnish that I had. To kind of give it some tinting and stuff. So it seems to be working out okay. The big ones I've tinted. The little ones over here I got all done. Some of these are tinted and some of them aren't. I decided to kind of go half and half on those just to see what they were going to do. Now I did run into a problem. If you guys watched the mold making videos, part 1 and part 2 that I did, you saw all the skulls I had. Well, what I ended up doing is I ended up stacking them neatly in these tubs, while I was attending to other projects. And yesterday I started going through the tubs, pulling them out to clear coat them, and I found one of the tubs down in the center of them. Apparently there was a few that were a little wet still, and they molded on me. And these things are so badly molded, I could probably clean the mold off on the outside of them, but I'm afraid the mold goes all the way through, and that's going to create problems later on. So these are going to end up going in the trash, which means I'm going to be a little short on a couple of projects I was doing. So I'm going to end up having to make more skulls, which will probably happen in a week or two. I'm going to try to get used up what I've got so I can get a more accurate count. But anyway, that's how that project's going. Other projects are outside. So let's head on outside and I'll show you where I've gotten on those. Be right back. Okay, we're in the third location. Now, I've made comments and showed you a picture of what I was going to do with the all those skulls that I was making downstairs. I've been telling you guys I wanted to make a fireplace. One thing I needed to do the fireplace was I needed to get the actual fireplace built, because the skull's attached to the outside of it. So for the last 4 days, I've been having some fun outside, trying different techniques, different ways of making different types of fireplaces, and I finally came up with this. This is the fireplace. I know I need one further away. I don't have that much room in my shop to show the whole thing. Of course, I could do that there. There we go. Okay, now everyone's laying on their side. That's the fireplace I came up with that I'm going to be attaching all the skulls to. Now, what all this is 1/4-inch plywood. And then to show you around the back how I ended up putting it together, you can obviously see the screw heads and stuff up here. How I put all the pieces together was with L brackets, as you can see here. Okay, the whole thing, anything that's made out of wood is attached with those L brackets. And it basically breaks down into several pieces, obviously, so I can store it easier. The hearth here is just a loose piece. It'll just sit on the ground. I'm going to make a bed of coals to go on it. The foam board back there will be held together either with tape or Velcro. I haven't decided on that. Right now it's tape, and I'll probably end up going with Velcro. And I am going to carve that foam board too. And I've got a question on that one. I'm going to let you guys help me on that one. The chimney and the mantle here is all going to be taken apart, what have you. You know, so that's a separate piece. The lintels or pilasters, or whatever you want to call the front of the fireplace, you know, that can be moved too, and I can break all that down into further smaller pieces if I want. Now the question I have for you, and post it down in the comments down below, is I've got a choice here on the firebox where the foam is. I've got to carve it, and I've decided on 2 different patterns, and I'm not sure which to go. So you tell me what you think would be best for that. I can either do a brick pattern with mortar, you know, with the mortar joints and all that, like I did for the sewer pipe fountain in my haunted house. Or I could do the stone look, you know, like stacked stone. And I'm just going to do it on the blue foam board. And I've got some scrap 1-inch foam. I might do a portion of the hearth too. That's not going to be covered by the hot coals. So those are my 2 choices. I either do a stone or I do a brick. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. What do you think would look good? Remember, the whole fireplace here is going to be covered with skulls. So, you know, it's got to be, I'm thinking the brick wouldn't look all that good with the skulls. I'm thinking the stone would probably look better, but I'm going to let you guys decide. You tell me, what should I carve into the foam board? Brick or stone? Another thing I'm going to be doing with the fireplace, many old fireplaces usually have some sort of medallion on them, or a plate or whatever. So I've cut out a couple of blanks. I'm going to make up several different styles and see which one I like for the fireplace. But, you know, that's the other project too. So I've got, those are my projects I've got going so far and on my various stages. Well, if I had the camera pointed right at me, you don't want to look at the ceiling. It's a mess up there. Dusty, dirty. I got my trademark cigar. All right, well, anyway, that's as far as I've gotten on the 3 projects. I'm going to head inside now. I got a couple other things inside and what have you. So I shall talk to you all in a little bit. Okay, out on the patio now. The other project I was working on, along with the skeletons, was the foam board carving. And I thought I'd show you where I'd gotten on them. I've actually, the panels, I've got all the panels done. And I am currently got them mounted to the partition walls. They still need to be painted yet, so you'll be able to see the screws real good. But I think I'll flip this around here, you know, so you can see. Here, we'll flip it around all the way and I'll back up so you can get a better view. Wow, that's a look at the partition wall. It's just basically a 2x2 frame, and each of the panels is just a hair under 2 foot, which is what I wanted. And I'm doing everything in 2 foot increments, or slightly under, due to my tents. All my tents are either 10 foot by 10 foot or 20 foot by 20 foot, and the original foam board panels come in 4 foot width, and for a 10 foot tent, 4 does not fit into it very well. 2 foot will fit into everything, so I did that. But I still need to get them painted, and I'm waiting until I actually got the paint and everything's all ready to go. I'm waiting till after Christmas, because one of my Christmas presents underneath the tree is one of those Weber spray paint guns, and I want to use that on them. So anyway, that's the other project. Third project I've been working on, coming up. Hold on. Okay, now for the next installment. We're inside now. Wanted to, wish everyone a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Got some Christmas cards in the mail, and I thought I'd vlog them so those that sent them knew I got them. So I'm going to start off with Yard Hunter 5. I love that mask, Steve. It looks so frickin' real. Open it up and let's see what we have here. Greetings of the season and best wishes for the new year, and get your hunt on, Reeves family. And of course there's a nice picture there of Steve and his beautiful daughters. Very blessed, my friend. You are very, very blessed. And thank you for the Christmas card. Got a couple of others here. Yeah, if I can pick this one up. Next one is a Yule Trinidad? Or Yule Guardian, excuse me. Let's see if we can get that in nice and close. This is from Grim Ghost. Symbol family from the Ghastly Grove. Standing watch over the night where the encroaching darkness gives way to the returning light. Okay, happy holidays. Sorry, I can't read today. It's been one of those days. I've been outside freezing. Graham, thank you, and happy holidays to you, my friend. Now, and these have got to get put up on my wall. Naturally, these are all what my family would call keepsakes. These are special. Now, here's one that is extremely special to me. Been looking forward to getting it. This is from Dionysia 12, Chris, and it's got her twins on it and her tree. I love that tree. It says, Happy Holidays from Noble Manor. Mike, good to meet you and look forward to watching the progress of your hunt for 2012. I hope you and your family have a safe and Merry Christmas. Wishing you a holiday filled with family fun and smiles, and hope your new year is filled with excitement for the Halloween 2012 season. Noble Manor Hunt. Printed by Noble Manor Hunt. She's got her own printing press. If you need custom printing done, send them to Chris. Nah, that's a joke. Don't do that. I don't need her yelling at me. Thank you, Chris, and happy holidays, hon. I had one more that came in, and this one, and I was not expecting it, was from Halloween Hellmouth, Troy and Lady Hellmouth, Laura Lee. It says, Very Merry, and you open it up, if I can get it opened up here, and there was a lottery ticket in it. Actually, there was a dollar bill in it, which kind of surprised me until I read the card, and then I figured out what Troy was trying to do here. The card says, Hope you have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and a great 2012 haunt season. Celebrate the season. Halloween Hellmouth Crew, Troy, Laura Lee, Keith, and I can't read the last one, and I believe that was Keith's young lady, so I apologize, hon. Can't remember your name. I'm lousy with names. Anyway, directions. Enclosed is $1. Merry Christmas present. Go to your local state lottery retailer, use this dollar, and purchase either a $1 scratch ticket or a $1 lottery ticket. Vlog and post on your channel or leave a comment on the current day's Hellmouth vlog telling us your results. Good luck. Thanks for watching and happy haunting. Well, as you saw when I opened the card, I got the lottery ticket. I just walked over to the store and picked it up. I haven't scratched it yet. I wanted to do that with you guys. Okay, so I need to scratch the card. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scratch the card, but I'm afraid I need both hands. So I'm going to set the camera down for a second here. And I'm not sure if I've got a winner. Winning number is 3. There we go. So you can see it. And we'll get the camera around it. Winning number is 3. And those are the numbers I came up with. Loser. Thanks, Troy. It was worth a shot. We could have been rich. I just didn't have the lucky scratch today. But anyway, thank you, Troy. Happy holidays to you and your crew. Really appreciate that. It was kind of a shock to open up the card and find the dollar bill in there. So I've got more stuff to put on my memory wall. Now, I do want to apologize to everyone that has sent me a Christmas card. My wife did up the Christmas cards earlier in the year before we had any of your addresses. So for the 2011 season, no Christmas cards. You did make it on. You are on my list though now. So 2012 next Christmas, you'll be getting cards from us. So I do want to apologize. I didn't reciprocate for this year. So, but you are on the list, and now that I have your addresses, you folks might be getting things from me off and on over the course of the year for your hunt. You never know. It all depends on how things go. But I did want to apologize about not reciprocating on the cards for Christmas. So, but anyway, we got that. I did head on over here to the computer. I did have one other piece of business I wanted to cover real quick. Had some new subscribers, and I wanted to vlog them. Let's see here. Oh, wrong scroll bar. Devil's Gate Cemetery. Wanted to say thank you, and thank you for subscribing, and I hope you and yours have a happy holiday. Also, Jawal 47111. It's JWAL 47111. Subscribe to the channel. Again, thank you for subscribing, and stay tuned. I'll be posting things off and on up on the channel and what have you, so hopefully something will catch your eye. And then now I feel like I am very honored. The masters of the blood, the Bloodshed Brothers, Zach and Jeremy, subscribe to my channel. My God. Thank you for the subscription, bros. Okay, another thing I wanted to bring up in the vlog today was last night was Thursday, and we did Shadow of Palms video chat last night. Had a blast, and I think it was the busiest chat session that we've had yet. There was a ton of people there. Everyone had some fun. Covered a lot of different topics. Everyone learned a lot, had fun visiting, and watching everyone eat bacon. For some reason, Thursday night has become bacon night on the video chat. I'm not sure why. But we had a blast of that, and I did videotape a little bit of it. So next thing you're going to see is a couple clips from that. So here we go.
Just making them and putting them out there. I don't want to get too complicated with it. You know, I'm doing this right now, and I'm also going to do the you know, the Old West gambling kits. So I'm going to start making those probably right after the holidays. So I don't want to get into
Halloween props.
And in the meantime, build Halloween props, right? And I've got to get doing that. So I don't want to get too carried away. Like, I've got these ideas that I kind of put on the back burner. Right now, I'm just trying to feel my way as far as just building them and then selling them on eBay. I've been really lucky, though, that they've been selling so quickly, you know, knock on wood, as far as that goes. And what? And everybody.
What's taking a poo while watching a vlog. Oh yeah.
Censored part, not so censored, Steve.
Okay, one last thing here, and then I'm going to let you guys go for the Christmas holiday. Dionysia 12 ran a small contest. Wanted to say congratulations to Josie Gal for winning first place. And then I ended up winning second place. And I believe it was Steve, what, Yard Hunter 5s? I think, and if I'm wrong on that one, forgive me, who won third place in the contest. And wanted to say thank you to Christy for the Amazon gift card. I got it turned in today, and my wife's actually going to end up using it. She has a Kindle, so she'll probably use it to buy a book or two. So, happy holidays, and thank you, Chris. To everyone else, happy holidays. Don't forget, we've got every Thursday night is the Shadow of Palms video and text chat session. It starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, and that's 6 p.m. for us West Coasters who live in the correct time zone. So feel free to stop by. It's basically Haunters chat, but we cover the full scope. We talk about everything. So stop by and say hi. Other than that, happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, and all that. And we will see you next week. Good nighty night.